Here we go, Life.Internet, Sunday, November 17th, 2013. Welcome. It's Murphy. No penis. He's got better things to do, and so do I. And without him, we're going to do a quick 20 minutes or so because I have better things to do. Just got back from a nice long weekend, and it probably would have contained plenty of material for this here today, which I plan to discuss, and unfortunately I'm not allowed to discuss any of it due to legal reasons. That sounds like some made up stupid shit, but no, I'm not supposed to, and I don't even know if I can say that. Apparently I'm not even supposed to say that. I asked the person, as far as anonymity goes for what I was doing, if this could even be discussed for any reason, or if I just have to act like this never even happened. And he said, yeah, act like this never happened. So anything that I was going to talk about, I got nothing now. So Patrick's out, covered that. Can't cover what I did this weekend to catch everyone up with what's going on. So that leaves us with pretty much nothing. I did get into some of the new Artie Lang book, Crash and Burn. So far, so good. That dude was super fucked up all the time on super, pills and heroin and alcohols and various other substances. And I don't know, stuff like down to, I guess, the top story I could think of so far is when he would get all strung out in hotel rooms by himself. He had to be completely in the dark, down to the point where he had to chew a little bit of gum and place it over the light that was on the smoke detector. Just chew up some gum, place it over the smoke detector there. I'm going to make a bunch of noise with my bottle of water because I'm not stopping this. We're just going to talk right through it. So yeah, that's some serious business going on if you have to be in such complete darknesses to chew up a little bit of gum and put it over the light. Even to the point where he would call maintenance if the smoke detector was out of his reach and he couldn't do it by himself. Just to get that light out, he would call maintenance. So it's pretty fucked up. This the Tyson documentary, or not documentary. It was his one-man show that he's been doing on Broadway, and they did it for HBO, filmed it, and turned it into a little thing, and that premiered last night. And I read the HBO schedule, and I read it for Eastern time because I'm stupid. So I turned it on exactly an hour into it. But that's on HBO Go now, so hopefully we can watch that tonight. But so I didn't get through the Artie Lang book to talk about that, and I didn't get through the Tyson one-man show on HBO because I don't know how to read, even though the goddamn flyer thing from HBO didn't say Eastern time. It just said 8 p.m. and then it reran at 12:15. Well, 12:15 meant 11:15. So go fuck yourself, whoever makes the HBO little flyers that go out there into the world that I'm not supposed to discuss because it's fucking dumb. Let's see what's been going on this week as far as news goes. I didn't get to mess with this at all either because now, like I said, I have stuff to do. So I had written down a few notes throughout the week of just stuff being discussed here and there throughout the radio world and the pop culture gossip discussions and such that I'm sure will be prevalent here on the Life.Internet show. Yeah, whatever. Drink of water. Big gulps. Justin Bieber. There was a video that was put up of him, and I will also make a bunch of noise now Googling this thing because I meant to look up how many views it has now. But there was talk of this Justin Bieber video of him sleeping. Some girl took a video of him sleeping and had texted her friend, or her friend texted her and asked her what she was doing. She said she was like sleeping next to Justin Bieber or whatever, so she sent her a video of him sleeping. Apparently it looks like it's super set up. But I don't know, I haven't seen the video because we don't check in any stuff like that. But Justin Bieber sleeping. So it has this crazy amount of views just days later. I'm gonna see what it's at now, but I heard like a day or two later it was at 38 million views and stuff like that. I just want to know the number of girls that were just sitting there watching that video over and over again as they went to bed to just pretend like they were sleeping with Justin Bieber. They just set up their laptop or their iPads or whatever electronical devices the kids have these days, and they would just play the Bieber sleeping video. And I'm eyeing through this because here we go. Justin Bieber sleeping, filmed by a girl in Brazil. Real and something. Okay, see, so whoever said 38 wasn't even right because it's only at 36 million right now. Published November. So it's 11 days old and it's only at 36 million. Imagine just watching this 15-second clip of a person sleeping. It literally is just him sleeping, it looks like. Alright, yeah, there's Biebs. He's got his hat next to him, and he's got like, oh, and there's the girl. And then there's Bieber. And then there's the girl again. And then there's Bieber, and she blows him a kiss. But yeah, his perfect hair and for some reason his hat's just laying next to where he was laying, like on the bed. The hat's laying there. So I don't know if she put it there because that was like part of his outfit or what. But yeah, Biebs looking good. Apparently he's got a big dick and stuff, so good for that guy. It's so weird with the pop stars, boys, girls, young boys and girls as they grow up. You know, the Miley Cyrus has been discussed on this fine show of gossip and celebrities, but the girls grow up with this pop boy star, and as he gets older, do the girls continue to love him as they get older, or do they like him ironically later? Because I know girls, when I was a kid, Backstreet Boys was big. And Backstreet Boys just recently toured, and girls went to see him. And I'm pretty sure it was ironically, but I don't know. I don't know how it works, but I don't know how Justin Bieber's going to get out of this. Listen to me sounding like a TMZ, whatever those people are called. Paparazzi? Is it called paparazzi when you just report on the shit? I don't know how any of that works. Who cares? Other celebrity gossip that's been discussed lately is Lady Gaga, who went on some show, and who gives a fuck what it was. I think it was some radio show in New York, but she said that she smoked at one point. She says she's addicted to marijuana, which apparently is possible, but I don't know if I believe all this nonsense. But she says she's smoking 15 to 20 joints a day at one point. Whatever. So this means I heard some math done. There's joint as a gram would be about a quarter pound a week. So about a month. She was smoking about a pound a month herself. I don't really know anything about marijuana, but I'm pretty sure that is out of control. Oh boy, you've been celebrity gossiped. That was my impression of Andy Samberg doing that one roast. I don't even know who was he roasting. Oh yeah, the guy in the Jason Statham movie. That's the best way I could describe. What the fuck is that guy's name? You know, the guy that's in This Is the End, and he's in Pineapple Express, and he's in The Freaks and Geeks. He's that main guy. It'll come to me later, but you know, the pretty guy. Where was I going with that? I don't know. Who cares? Who cares? Whatever, it doesn't matter anymore. The fucking water turned on. Now all I can hear is water. I wonder if that clock ticking picks up either. I don't know if I mentioned this before. Right above me is a Timex wall clock. It looks like any clock that you would see in like a school classroom, or at least maybe when I was growing up. I don't know. Maybe they have digital ones. It's all fancy now. Maybe they have TVs as blackboards that you can write on, iPad style, just giant shit. I don't know. I don't know anything. I'll say I don't know another probably 50 times this podcast. Who fucking cares? friend sent me a video from another friend. He does a lot of film up in New York. This is his gig, and I just wanted to promote it because I think it's fantastic. Promote it. Everyone's gonna be all over this. But no, if you get a chance, check it out. You go Vimeo, Vimeo.com. Everyone's used Vimeo, right? That's a pretty big video, whatever the fuck that thing's called. It's a friend, Anthony Sanchez. His name's Anthony Nicolau now, but when I knew the kid, he was Anthony Sanchez. So I continue to call him Anthony Sanchez. But Anthony Nicolau, and the video you would want to search would be called I Run, an inspirational running video parody. It's just a video of, I guess, kind of like those inspirational videos. And I'll play the audio at the end of this. That's how we'll end this thing. The little after we're done sound clip. The Anthony Sanchez, Anthony Nicolau, I Run. You'll hear it, but look it up. Vimeo.com, Anthony Nicolau. Let's see, what else? I guess we could do a quick little observation. I did observations last week. Water. I did the observations last week. It was pretty much if I wanted to make a comedy bit out of something, the very early stages of an idea that if someone smart would make a comedy bit out of it, it would be possible. So here's a little either maybe pot talk, maybe possible comedy bit, but observation. Cue the observation music. That's right, we don't have any observation music, but whatever, observation music. I believe that diaries for children will not exist in the future. That's right. You heard it here first. Life.internet, November 17th, 2013. If diaries are already not being kept, like I said, I don't know what's going on in the classroom. So maybe kids already don't have diaries. But everything's being posted to the internet. We talk about the internet here on this show and how all our lives are just displayed on there. So people keeping things to themselves, kids will mimic the adults, their older siblings, anyone along those lines, and the kids will look up and they'll see their siblings and their parents on their phones and their iPads and their whatever else will be there in the future. The watches, people have watches now that you can play on to put stuff on the internet, but they'll see them and they'll see them typing away. And they'll see them just posting everything that they're doing on the internet, their whole lives, straight up there. Hold on one moment. I have to send a text message. Okay, I'm done sending my text message. They'll see their whole lives being posted. And they will then, in turn, rather than keep a diary and write all their little notes to themselves and experience that as a child, they will then just put it on the internet for everyone else to not read because everyone else is just worried about themselves putting their own shit up on the internet and not writing their own diaries. And that is my observation. I'm sure I had a lot more to say about it, but I think we're just going to do the like 20-minute podcast here and we're running out of time. I don't know. Anything else about that? There's probably somewhere you go with that and actually make it funny. But unfortunately, I was interrupted with a text message that it is going to be time for me to go momentarily. And I have to get ready to do that. I don't know. I guess thanks for listening. It's good to be back even for a few minutes. I'll check out that Tyson documentary. I keep calling it a documentary because that's just the easiest thing I know what to call it. I don't know what to call it. I'll figure that out. I'll bring that information back to you next Sunday. I'll finish this Artie Lang book up. I'll let you know the great stories from that so you don't have to read it because I went and bought it. Books are fucking expensive now. I guess they've always been expensive, but I don't know. I looked at the Tyson book and that was like $32 or something like that. And the Artie Lang book was only $26. So I went with that even though the Tyson book was 600 pages and this Artie Lang one is 300. So, like $5 more for twice the content, but I don't know, whatever. I'll get to watch this Tyson thing on TV anyway, so best of both worlds. Again, thank you for tuning in to Life.Internet here on the internet, on the YouTubes, because we're too lazy to figure out how to RSS feed and be able to let you listen on the iTunes or the whatever else you can do that on. I'm headed off to dinner. I love you all very much. Everyone, tell Patrick how much they are upset with him for not being able to hear him this week. And then when he gets that influx of emails that will probably shut his computer down or his phone down or whatever he tries to open them on completely to the point where he'll have to go and get that thing repaired or replaced, that he'll know to show up next time. That fucking cocksucker. Oh, and one last thing, of course, I almost forgot about this one too. P. Niece posted a video up on the YouTube channel. So if you want to go check out, get yourself a little further into the mind of one P. Niece, as he might say, a one P. Niece, then yeah, by all means, please do go check that out. Hit all the old episodes while you're at it. There's some good stuff in there somewhere, I'm sure. Maybe. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. All right, it's done. That's the end. Check this out. Check out the YouTube page. Sorry that this sounds like that and for wasting your time, and I do love you despite what I just put you through. Later.
I run. I run for those who can't. I run to give air to a body that longs to breathe. I run to prove that anything can be accomplished. I run for inspiration. I run to inspire. I run to be a better person. I run to make others better people. I run for the oppressed. I run for the cure. I run because I am the cure. I run for Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Joseph Smith. I run to be existential, metaphysical, geological. I run for cage-free chickens. I run for year-long organic soy pumpkin spice lattes. I run to not see skin color. I run for all 31 flavors. I run for the dance revolution. I run after the bus I missed to take the 2-hour commute to the job that I hate, to work with people that don't respect me. I run for better 4G coverage. I run for my STD test to come back negative. My life is running. Running is life. There's nothing else but running. Nothing matters but running. Running conquers all. All should be running. Running is more powerful than love. Running is the only thing. Things are important. Things are life. Life is things. Things. I run.